Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi Todd, nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali weighed in at 210 pounds and he stands 191 centimeters tall. And across the ring from him, Rocky Marciano. He's only 179 centimeters tall with a reach of 173 centimeters.
Yeah, if you've got a bro that's in front of you, that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner, because if you do, you're out of there.
So they stare into each other. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. They exchange punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He misses with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
It's so hot, so heat. There's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on it.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry? Stay focused. And there's the bell for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Caution being thrown to the wind. Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. That hook was off target. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip, use your footwork, drive your opponent crazy.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counter punch. Straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Can't find a home with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. There's the bell to start round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's all offense all the time. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
His stamina is off the charts. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Give us a second to catch our breath. It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counter punch. Jab slightly off target. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Boxing judging can be some. There's the bell to start round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
Todd, I would have fighter had an excellent reach, an unassuming reach. If you've got a good reach, it just really befuddles your opponent because when they think you're out of range, bam, you catch them with a jab. And if you catch them on the end of a jab, it takes and befuddles a fighter.
Catch and shoot. Catch and shoot. Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges...
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. A perfect counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throws the jab and doesn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle.
On to the sixth round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
They exchange punches. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Counter shot lands. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Just keep him on.
And there's the bell for round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
You'd like to see more jabs. Those counter punches have to hurt. They exchange punches. fights go down. A much better game plan here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the move.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance without a doubt.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw a punch and just got countered. And he scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken...
Oh, and a shot from the heavens sends him to the canvas. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Beautiful counter punch. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
And he scores with the counter. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? Yes, sir. We fight on here. Good counter punch. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the fight. Don't give him no free shot.
And there's the bell to start round 10. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. That counter shot lands. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Sometimes when you have a fight...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out of there.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.